Welcome to Inside the Newsroom. I'm Gyllenhaal, the Herald's executive editor. Today's topic is a second installment on Sunshine Week, which is now coming to a close after drawing attention to open government issues all this week. How do you think the legislature celebrated? By turning its nose up at one of the most important pieces of legislation on this subject that happens to be pending before them. 2 years ago, the governor made a splash by announcing a deep review of Florida's openness rules. It led to a statewide campaign to collect public opinion, research problems, and put together a smart and thoughtful rewrite of the state's rules. Judging by the reaction of average people during this work, there's a lot of support for rules that make it easier for you to get public records, to find out about cases you're interested in, to ensure that decisions are being made in public. The legislature, however, doesn't seem to see it this way. It has stuffed the bill so deep in its bureaucracy and placed so many committee stops in front of it, 4 in each house, that it may not reach a floor vote at all. It's a pathetic performance that shows contempt for the notion that government ought to be open to the people who pay the bills. Florida is recognized for having one of the nation's strongest open government rules. It's built into its Constitution. The problem is that local and state governments constantly ignore those rules. They punch exemptions into the law. There's 1,000 of them now. And they turn down citizens' requests for information. The pending legislation is called the Open Government Act, would address many of these problems by requiring training, by setting reasonable prices for copies, by clarifying the rights to access. There's still plenty of time for the legislature to step up and do what's right. Take a moment, if you would, to let the leadership in the House and Senate know how you feel about this. Here's how you can reach them. And if you want to go a step further, Florida's First Amendment Foundation is setting up what it's calling a Sunshine Brigade, made up of people willing to do battle over openness issues like the one before the legislature. If you're interested in hearing more about it, you can get in touch with Barbara Peterson with the foundation at this address and phone number. Those who favor open government have always had to push hard for every step forward. This is one of those times. Once again, thank you for your emails, your phone calls, and for spending time with the Miami Herald and MiamiHerald.com.